So I'm not 100% sure that these videos are real. I just want to say that right off the bat. Like I don't know, but it seems like it seems like this one is real, so that's why I'm sharing it with you. But I just wanted to put that out there. I don't want somebody saying like, "Oh, it's a joke" or that. Like I don't know, but it's a bad joke. Either way, it doesn't matter.
My daughter went to go move with her mom permanently. She said, "Dad, I love you, but I want to go live with my mom." I'm like, "Baby, what's wrong?" She said, "Nothing. I just feel like you way too strict." I'm like, "You 8 years old. Like, it's just certain stuff you can't do." She said, "I get that, but I want to go live with my mom." I'm like, "Baby, your mom don't have the finances to take care of you, which is why you live with me." She said, "Dad, money ain't everything." I'm like, "Well, what is then?" She said, "Freedom." Say less. I let her go live with her mama. A week later, she called me. She said, "Dad, I'm hungry. Can you send me something to eat or bring me some food?" I said, "No. Have your mama do it." She said, "My mom said she don't have money to buy groceries or food." I'm like, "Oh, you mean to tell me you can't buy groceries with your freedom?" She said, "No." I said, "Well, I guess money is kind of important, ain't it?" She said, "Daddy, I understand now." I said, "No, you don't." So I FaceTimed her and propped the phone up at the dinner table and let her watch me and her siblings enjoy dinner while she sat there hungry.
Somebody make this shit make sense, because it's eluding me right now. It don't make no damn sense. You are a grown ass man. You are a grown man and you have a child that you help bring into this world. And when this child says, "I don't want to live with you no more," I can understand why. Now, I can get it. You're hurt. You're hurt because you love your daughter and you wanted your daughter to stay with you. And, you know, it was a better situation for her, according to you. However, if you do shit like this, that means you've done similar things. And if you've done similar things, I can see why she doesn't want to live with you. Because who in their right mind, after giving life to a child, you then say, when they make you upset or hurt you, that you're not going to feed them. And not only are you going to do that, you're going to set up your camera, call them on FaceTime so they can watch you and your siblings eat while they're hungry. That is not mean. That is not strict. That is cruel. That is some next level shit that you, a grown man, should not be involved with. You should be ashamed of yourself. But here's the kicker. There are people who can help you unpack, process, and get rid of a lot of that trauma that you're dealing with. Because I'm pretty sure somebody else did this type of shit to you as well. I'm pretty sure you had a parent or a grandparent or somebody that you were very close to do the same shit and you never learned how to process that. And so instead of you healing from it, you just put that on your child. And what you also don't realize is that this is also going to cause issues with her siblings. Because she can grow up to resent her siblings because you took care of them and you didn't take care of her. All because she made you mad and you did not know how to get over it because you're still emotionally stunted. That is a problem. And let's also talk about the fact that you're setting a precedence for who she starts to date, who she finds attractive, what she interprets as love. Because if she loves you and you say you love her, but then you do shit like this, I guarantee you she's going to try to find a man who's going to do the same stuff to her and dangle stuff in front of her, dangle money, dangle necessities, dangle love in front of her. Do you really want your daughter to be involved with somebody who treats her the way that you treat her?
Transactionally. I mean, his relationship with his daughter was transactional. It was funny that the daughter said, you know, there's more to life than money, right? Which she clocked that our relationship isn't transactional, but the father wanted their relationship to be transactional. And that is, once again, this man is another example of the good dads out there that got their babies or whatever. And I got my kids and did it. Man, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about it. I'm telling you, from what I know about men, what I understand about how men view fatherhood, and how little men actually, how little men actually understand, I guess, like human behavior. It does nothing but, to me, point to men being terrible parents in almost every instance, right? Bad to terrible, whatever, you know what I mean? It's some in between. But what he did to his daughter was 100% abusive. 100% abusive. So now his daughter, you know what I mean? Like, this is her like first abusive relationship. You know? Like, that's crazy. That's wild for that to be your daughter, you know, like for the father to do this. But he was jealous. He was jealous that the daughter that he couldn't control the daughter with money. He couldn't manipulate her. And what makes you think that this isn't how this man acts with women? If he's acting like this with his daughter, this is how he acts with women. It's another thing men think. Oh, I'm paying all the bills, or I'm paying most of the bills. So I mean, you know what I mean? Like you should just be satisfied with whatever behavior you get from me. And then the women are like, nah, but freedom is more important. Freedom to express myself without the fear of being ridiculed. Freedom to go out and do things that I need to do to make myself better, educationally or, as far as like recreationally, it doesn't matter, whatever it is, freedom to do those things, right? I need some participation. I need some help from you. And the men are like, no, man. I mean, you should just be satisfied with me paying most of the bills or paying all of the bills. And then she's like, nah, money ain't, you know what I mean? Like money ain't everything. And then the nigga like, don't give her no money no more. Like that's what the type of shit he'd be on. Like, oh, I guess money is everything. Like, nigga, somebody needing money for survival is one thing. You trying to trying to control a person's behavior by cutting off the money when they are dependent on you for it, completely something different. Completely something different.
My daughter went to go move with her mom permanently. She said, Dad, I love you, but I want to go live with my mom. I'm like, baby, what's wrong? She said, nothing. I just feel like you way too strict. I'm like, you 8 years old. Like, it's just certain stuff you can't do. She said, I get that, but I want to go live with my mom. I'm like, baby, your mom don't have the finances to take care of you, which is why you...
Why wouldn't you pay? Why wouldn't you give her the money, give the mom the money so that the child can eat? Like, this is also, he's proving that he isn't supporting the child. Period, point blank. He's not supporting the child at all. Because if the mama don't have money to feed the baby, why are you sending her over there without the mama being able to feed the baby? I'm saying fuck the the child choosing to live with the mom. This ain't the first time that's happened. So if the mom can't afford, like, how are y'all this diabolical? How are you not getting this? How are you not understanding that once you have a child with a mother, with a woman, you must support the woman until the child is grown and can support themselves. That's just the reality. And even and that's bare minimum, but I'm saying even beyond that, I'm still going to support the mother because what happens to the mom will affect my child. Like, dude, I love my kids too much to allow them to be hurt when I can prevent the hurt from happening. Period, point blank. I'm not going to let a woman or anybody take advantage of me. That's something completely different. But whatever that person needs to be whole, I'm going to give it to them. I'm going to give it to them. I won't take away from I won't make myself like I made this comment the other day, but in reality, it would be stupid. Like I was saying, like I will sleep in my car and make sure that my wife can keep the house. Like I wouldn't do that. That doesn't make any sense because my kids need to visit me. And if I'm sleeping in my car, then my kids can't visit me. So we would need to sell the house. If I can't afford to pay the mortgage while I'm out of the house, which most people can't do, then we need to sell the house. I'll help her get another house. I'll live in an apartment, help her get another house. And then that way I can make sure that my kids have somewhere to stay with me. Right? Sell the house, get a smaller house, a less expensive house, and then I'll help you pay the mortgage if you can't pay it yourself. Like you guys have to start looking at having kids, holistically as opposed to looking at it individually. Looking at it like, oh, well, when I got my baby always eating. Like, okay, that's cool. And when she even if it's like, yeah, when she over there, I make sure I give my baby mama enough food for her to eat. Okay, that's cool. But is the mama eating? Does the mama have what she needs to be a fully functioning parent? You see what I'm saying? You're going to send your kid over to a place where the mom is struggling financially and stressed out all the time? Why? I don't care if you, I don't care. As long as that child is coming in contact with their mother or with the other parent, you probably should be supporting the other parent, right? I I'm telling you, I don't get it. I really don't. I'm not like, I can't wrap my brain around it. I don't like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any, there's not enough. I almost can't imagine anything that my wife could do to make me not feel like this about this situation. Like, unless she tried to like harm my kids or something like that, then I would just get my kids and, she would never see them. But like outside of that, what she would never do. But like outside of that, what the fuck? I don't care if she cheated on me. If she cheated on me and she don't got a new man and the man ain't supporting her and she on her own now and she's struggling, I'm a supporter. Like, for my kids, it ain't for her. I could have the same hatred or whatever in my heart for that woman. Fine. Do whatever. I don't hate my babies. So therefore, I'm going to support their mother. Period, point fucking blank. Like, men really need to start. It is paramount that men start to look at child rearing in this way. To me, through this lens. Like, it is we needed it like 100 years ago. This is how we needed to look at parenting.